For the past 2 days, so many Chibits have been asking me, where is the Code Geass reviews? Now, I did not realize how so many of you really love the daily reviews of Code Geass. I did not realize that. So, quite shocked. After today, going back and looking at even other comments and stuff from other videos, just so many, and I'm like, oh, shit. So, I'm just gonna, clarify this now. The only reason why there were so many reviews last week, probably majority of you know, but I want to clear it up if some of you are not aware of it. I review so many series in the week and review so much manga that it's hard to review like 3 episodes of Code Geass a day. The only reason why I was able to do something like that was because last week there was a lack of almost anything. So, I'm just letting you all know, yes, I'm going to review Code Geass. I am going to review it. I'm not stopping it. I'm not dropping it. I love Code Geass. It's fucking badass. But, I can't review it, like, almost every single day. But I will try to get out more than 1 episode review a week. Don't worry about that. I will try to get out more than 1 because of how slow the process would be to get through 50 episodes, along with my hype value from the series with the cliffhangers. The cliffhangers are god-fucking awful. So, anyways, now that I've clarified that, I want to talk about this episode of Code Geass. So, just straight off the bat, I just want to say this real quick. Mal survives. The fuck? Like, what? Mal survives. Like, I don't know how to fucking react to that. I don't know how to fucking react to that. Like, his explanation for his survival was, you gotta love the medical science of Britannia. I watched the sub, by the way. I watched the sub, so I don't know if the English clarified that or not, but medical science. But he didn't elaborate how he survived. Like, from what I saw was, he got fucked up pretty badly with some gunshots. So, I'm like, how the fuck is he alive? But, you know what? I'm not even gonna care about it, because technically he dies at the end of this episode. Now, if I find out next episode he is alive, then I will say something. But the end of this episode finishes him off. It finishes him off, so he's technically not alive. So, I will look past it. Just, okay. Now that's gone. The episode. The main focus of this episode of Code Geass. Mal pretty much gets the upper hand against Lelouch. And actually, we get to see Lelouch break down in this episode. Now, even though the majority of this episode all fell into according to plan with Lelouch, Lelouch technically did break down in this episode. We actually got to see his true character, his true personality. And to see his true personality, it really makes me see the difference between him and Light. A bunch of Chibits have said, like, I should start seeing the differences, and now I clearly do. Because in the situation that Lelouch was actually in this episode is exactly what I theorized at the beginning part of the series, like the first 3 episodes. I said that Lelouch's little sister most likely is going to be his greatest weakness. It's definitely going to be his weakness. And pretty much what I said came true. The little sister was taken as hostage from Mal. Mal had her tied up pretty much to a bomb that was ticking back and forth, and the only way to deactivate this bomb was either beating Mal, a person that could read your mind, at chess, or deactivating the bomb while the wire is moving like this. And it's a very sensitive type of bomb, like a touch-sensitive type of bomb. So, overall, the way this was set up was just crazy. It was incredibly smart and ingenious for what Mal did, but it's not just that either. We also get to see the true personality of Lelouch. For instance, Lelouch is backed up into a corner with this episode because he realizes in the middle of the chess match he cannot win no matter what. He is thinking of anything he can possibly do, but there's nothing he can do. And pretty much this leaves Lelouch into a spot to where he is fucked. And technically that breakdown of Lelouch when he says, please forgive me, I'm sorry, and all that, like, please, leave her out of this, and you see him breaking down, and then you see the final chess piece going over to where his little sister's side is, where she's about to get killed. We saw the true face of Lelouch. And when we saw that, I was like, damn, if that would have been Light, he would have just sacrificed his sister. He wouldn't have given a shit. He wouldn't have. He would not have given a shit at all. And so this separates Lelouch from Light. Lelouch really cares for his sister, where he will even jeopardize his overall mission and goals he wants to accomplish. So, once again, this still doesn't, protect Lelouch's weakness. There will come a time in the future where there will be a time to when Lelouch will not be able to save his sister if it does happen. Like, for instance, when Lelouch finally reveals his secret, and he finally reveals his face and secret, that is when his sister is going to become a major hindrance to Lelouch, because he's also going to have to protect her. And people are definitely going to hunt her down if they figure out the connections between Lelouch and his sister and how much he truly cares about her. So, this episode pretty much, once again, just foreshadows what most likely is going to happen. Now, like I said, getting to see Lelouch's personality, the way he acted, and he actually was starting to technically beg Mal in this episode, it makes me actually gain a form of respect for Lelouch. I actually have a lot of respect for him because he does care for his sister, and he's willing to give up anything to protect her. And that is commendable. It definitely is. And that is exactly what this episode does. Now, other things it also sets up is finding out that Suzaku is actually a father killer. Mal dives into Suzaku's actual mind, and we find out he killed his father, the prime minister. And it was covered up by all the adults around him. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, Suzaku pretty much caused the downfall of his own people. Pretty much. I mean, his people most likely would have fell anyways, regardless, but Suzaku actually sped up progress. So, I did not expect that. It seemed like Lelouch did not even realize that at all in this episode. So, whoa. Just straight up, whoa. I really cannot believe that. That's going to definitely be very important in the future. Another thing, too, is what makes me believe that Mal is dead also in this episode. Mal gets shot in the fucking face by C2, okay? If he survives this shit, I'm calling bullshit. I'm sorry. I will call bullshit if I see Mal still alive after that gunshot of what C2 did to him. I'm sorry, but I'm willing to bet he's dead, so I'm not going to say no more to that. Episode overall. It sets up a lot. It's a really good episode. And once again, proves my point that Lelouch's sister is a great weakness and hindrance to the overall in-game goal of what Lelouch wants to accomplish. And it also shows us that Clovis, the actual brother that was killed on the first episode or second episode of Code Geass, he actually cared for Lelouch. That's what this episode shows. And I was like, damn. Clovis had Lelouch's paintings, like paintings of Lelouch, in his house. And when I find that out, I'm like, oh my god, he really cared for Lelouch, and then Lelouch killed him. But at the end of the day, let's think about this. Clovis still was killing innocent people. He was still killing innocent 11s, or Japanese. So, does that really right the wrong for what, Clovis was doing towards Lelouch? Does it really? Honestly, I don't. I don't think murder's justified in almost any way. So, that's pretty much what my thoughts are on that. The episode overall, good episode. Like I said, sets up a lot. It had some great music, fucking amazing music as always when it comes to Code Geass. I love the emotions and attention when it came to this episode. So yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.